No, now they're on. Okay.
Hello? Hello?
All right,
Wow.
so come
Here
back
we
to
go.
me. Come to me.
Wow.
Come to me. Okay. This is.
Do we count that? Is that a reset?
No.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead.
Okay.
No, because everything else was working. So,
Okay.
moment of silence.
We could
Right
just
now.
we could
Right
just
now.
redo
No.
the whole.
No. Shh, shh, shh. Moment of silence for the streak that Marv On Air had going for shows without technical difficulties. I want to thank everyone involved. Oh, show everyone. And, it's been a great run. Alex, go ahead and wipe the box. Thank you, everyone who believed in us. Yep, big fat 0 on there. Okay. Frowny face. Okay. Well, we're live, so vibes are high now that we've got the mics fixed, and it was a very easy fix, which is good.
Yeah, some fucking idiot forgot to turn it on.
Yeah, somebody did. I just introduced the man, the myth, James, over here, and then we've got Redbone and Cole on the couch. And we've got it updated, as you've already seen, producer studio for Alex in there, as you can see in the bigger shot. 0 shows without technical difficulties. And Alex, how is the hut? How's it feel to basically have
There's
your own
no
house?
fucking roof anymore, so that's great. That's probably my favorite part. I can actually stick my hand up, and I've got about 6 feet.
Lot of room.
An inch.
Lot of room.
I mean, not really this way. Might hit.
Why does he call you Redbone? Where'd you get that nickname?
You just had to have been there.
Oh. To be fair, I actually don't know. It's just something that I've heard so many times that,
Just had to be there, man.
yeah, I'm assuming it has to do with a bone.
Does it correlate to the song?
No.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, that's a good song, but I
Really
don't
good
know
song.
what you have to do with it.
Well, I
mean-
produced it. But
He was in on it.
yeah.
Clearly. So okay, let's start with some football. We saw Baker Mayfield jump onto the Rams. Okay, electric start on the Rams for Baker. Comes in 2 days. Did you see he booked his flight before he even knew he was a Ram because he just knew he believed in it that much that he was like, all right, I'm gonna be a Ram. I know it. Booked his flight. Heads down to L.A. Glad to be out of Carolina, I'm sure. Gets Sean McVay, great coach, great surrounding weapons. All right, he's like, all right, this is my town now. They're not sure if they're gonna play him. They don't start him. Not a great start to the game. They throw him in first quarter. Guy takes over. Okay, he was in it to win it. The Raiders were playing pretty well, which is a little bit unlike them. But Baker was right with them, hanging in there. Didn't look great, but he was, he made some good throws, and he stayed in close enough to come back down 13-3 with a hell of a game-winning drive. Less than 10 seconds left when they scored that touchdown, I believe. And it's really just asking one big question here. Is Baker the future of the Rams?
No.
No, and why?
No, okay. He narrowly beat the Raiders. That was an imposter game. He made a couple good throws.
Yes, but he literally had been in the system for 2 days. Think about how big the playbook is. This guy's got to have photographic memory for considering how much he memorized in 2 days. Come on.
I still see Baker Mayfield.
Okay, I guess. I think he's just a guy that's had unfortunate situations. Red, what do we think?
He played on. He was in Carolina. Baker's
right.
the future
And the
of
Browns.
the league. That's just something that I
Well,
think America's
no.
going to have to come to terms with.
That's definitely not true because we know who is the future of the league.
Purdy.
You're stewing over there. What do you have to say about that?
About
I saw
Baker
the face.
Mayfield?
Yeah. About his
I don't.
comment.
Full-fardedly
Oh,
disagree with
shit.
that.
No.
Yep.
Oh, no. I believe that Baker Mayfield will win the
No,
MVP before Mahomes.
No comment got out
Okay.
on that one.
All right.
That's our thing now.
Wait,
If you
Mahomes
hold-
already won though. He already has an MVP.
The next one,
That was a fake. That was an asterisk MVP anyway.
Mickey Mouse MVP.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse MVP.
From now on,
Okay, elaborate.
If
Can we-
anyone has a full-on opinion on something, we're full-farted that thing, all right?
Full-fardedly.
Yes. No, but I did want to say that, Redden thinks he's the future of the league, and we all know that that's not the case. Not that Baker won't be as a kind of like an arch nemesis to this future of the league. But it is very clear that I wore this shirt for a reason. Brock Purdy is the future of the NFL. And I don't really see any other argument for this. Okay?
I full-heartedly agree with that.
I full-heartedly think that Brock is the future of the NFL. And when you really look, I mean, he's hanging in, making big throws in big-time situations. And honestly, one could argue, the whole game against Tampa Bay, that wasn't a big situation because he got out ahead of him early, right? Like, he didn't give him a chance to stay close in that game. Granted, Brady played really poorly and turned the ball over that many times. But, honestly, Purdy was he was dropping it in a bucket. We were all watching, at least the first half of that game. What were you two thinking about potentially Purdy's future in the league on the Niners? And then do we have a quarterback rivalry brewing in the NFC West between the Rams and the Niners, between Baker and Purdy?
Well, I feel like there's not much up for debate on his performance in that game. I mean, it was really good. Didn't really make any mistakes. Had a rushing touchdown. He was dropping dimes. Got in the head of the GOAT. Threw Tom Brady off his game. Made him play catch up with the rookie, and that's just what happened.
And that's all she wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. Alex, did you know Brock Purdy, I feel like, because you're an Iowa State goer. Did you have any opinions on him, taking over for the 49ers?
He can move the ball well.
He can.
He can throw it.
He really can.
With accuracy at that.
He can.
Yeah.
It's very good. It's a
For
hot
being
take.
a rookie, I feel like he did pretty well. Like, to take down TB,
Yeah.
you kind of...
That's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, I mean, how many... What were you saying? How many... what was his streak on rookies?
He was like 6-0 against
I think it was
quarterbacks he
six-
played for the first time. That was
Yeah.
something I thought he would never lost to a rookie or something like that, but either way,
It's closer.
Purdy
now.
broke it, so,
Yeah.
you know.
It's like our shows.
Unlike our
streak.
shows without technical difficulties, unfortunately.
Maybe we can get to 6. That'd be close. I'm off.
Someday. Go
As
ahead. Go ahead.
just looking into the future here, has a rookie quarterback ever won the Super Bowl?
I highly doubt it. That would be something
I mean, he's got a
that our man
chance.
James could potentially do here. And I think and that's what I'm gonna say is that I think Purdy is that guy and he's in the perfect situation. I'm tired of hearing Mr. Irrelevant, truthfully.
Never?
Never.
Okay.
Never. And
possible.
This could definitely be the year. I feel like I'm gonna say this is the year because okay. Really quick, I was talking with some people. They said the NFC is stronger than the AFC this year. You're a big Chiefs fan. Why would someone ever even say that? I don't think that's true at all.
You don't think the NFC's better?
No.
I don't know. I guess I don't have really a opinion either way, but looking at the top teams and the Niners and the Cowboys and the Eagles are looking pretty solid right now.
Yeah, but so do the Bills, Dolphins, and Chiefs. Except the Chiefs after today kind of look a little shaky.
And they lost the last one. The Bills have lost their fair share. And what is going on over there?
Party in the box
I'm
over
looking.
there.
There are so many different... How do I get the colors?
S gets you the colors.
Oh, my God. Look at this.
Okay,
Is there
you
like-
have your fun, but
Alright,
we've got a
alright.
conversation brewing over here. Okay, that was kind of out of nowhere. But I think that this is the year that a rookie quarterback wins the Super Bowl because look at the situation he was dropped into. CMC, George Kittle. Samuel got hurt today. We don't know what his future looks like. But, he's got weapons. Defense, top tier. What did they hold the Bucs to? Was it 35-7 was the
7.
final?
Yeah,
wasn't close.
35-7.
35-7. I mean, they had a lot of takeaways. That's the kind of guy that can. He's almost like a system that can show spurts of show the party in the box. This is chaos over there. Show it.
You can't just distract us and then keep the viewers of what's going on.
Okay.
Alright,
All right. Now we could probably turn the flashers off, but
All right.
God. Oh wow. Red, what do you think about Purdy making a run at the Super Bowl?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's Purdy making a run at the Super Bowl. I'd
Well, he's
say
at the helm of the team.
Yeah, but he was put into a very good situation, and I mean, I like the Niners. They're fun, and Kyle Shanahan's obviously a great offensive mind. And again, don't know what's going on with Deebo Samuel, but that offense is just good. So he was put into a good situation, and I think they got a chance.
I agree. No, I think that this is the year for the Niners, and Jimmy G's always been a winner, but he hasn't always been like, we don't know if he's gonna what did he have that one game, like 4 passes and they won? Like, he's never been, he's a good quarterback, but he hasn't been a great quarterback. Would you agree?
Yeah, he's just kind of like a quarterback that's sufficient enough to lead a great team to victory, I guess.
Yeah, like he needs a lot of weapons around him, but
Yeah.
he's good enough to hang. Like, he's not going to turn it over in prime time, like, gotta have it situations. So I've always been a fan of Jimmy G, but man, watching Brock Purdy sling that rock today, it was looking Purdy.
Yeah.
Like that thing came out
No
nice.
pun intended.
Yes. That thing looked good. So I don't know. I think that the Niners are going to win the Super Bowl with Purdy. That's my prediction now. When you look at the AFC, you've got the Chiefs looked shaky against the Broncos. Granted, they're one of the better defenses, but if Russell Wilson stays in that game, they were giving up some points to Russell Wilson. And I think Russell Wilson could have, the way he was playing today, he could have taken them over the edge there and beaten the Chiefs. But the Bills, they're pretty solid. They're not anything special. The Dolphins, we've yet to see. They're playing right now, actually. We don't know exactly what their future looks like. Patriots probably not going to get in. The AFC is stronger. Cincinnati's on a run. But I feel like an NFC team is going to take the Super Bowl.
I don't know. I'm not going to take a strong opinion on either side. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you need to.
I need to?
Yeah.
Well, if I have to, I'm going to take the Chiefs.
You would.
No bias there at all.
No, that's completely rational.
No, I have no bias towards the Kansas City Chiefs.
As you're wearing red beads, red eyeglasses, Chiefs hat, Chiefs jersey.
It's Red Sunday, dude.
Yeah. Well, that's normal.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's normal.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
You know
This
what I
is-
think would be really fun?
What?
Is if Purdy and Kittle get a really nice connection going like Kelsey and Mahomes.
Oh, it'll
2 Iowa boys.
100%.
That would be
How would
sick.
Iowa feel about that? Because Iowa as the university, they hate Iowa State. But if
Hey,
an Iowa State quarterback's wheeling and dealing to your tight end, I don't know.
Yeah, I think this will be the one ground that Iowa and Iowa State fans can just come together and live in harmony on, is rooting for the San Francisco 49ers this year.
Yeah, I've definitely found myself rooting for a lot more teams this year. I've been rooting for the Commanders a lot openly on this program. I've been rooting for the Lions because they're out of nowhere. They're a solid team. And the Niners. Once Purdy got thrown in there, I was, we need to see the Niners. We need to see the Niners moving the ball. And they're real contenders, so we could follow them through the postseason. If the Lions, they have a shot at getting in, they kept the Vikings from taking the NFC North title today. And the Commanders, I think they're still in the hunt. But, yeah, I think the Niners are going to go all the way. I think that's a pretty reasonable call.
I agree.
You agree?
Yeah, sad about those Vikings. I thought it was going to be their time, but I guess not.
I don't think the Vikings will ever win a Super Bowl.
Ever?
Ever.
Wow.
They're something about them. They're not cursed in the same way that maybe the Colts or are the Lions still cursed after this year? I mean,
I guess we'll find out.
They are cooking. They look good. Their offense, Jared Goff looks like he's the future, there, and Amon-Ra St. Brown, they've got ballers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
MCDC Motor City Dan Campbell is officially the
MCDC.
guy. He is the coach. Okay.
I'm high on Swift. I like Swift a lot.
Oh yeah. No, Swift's a very good guy. I think that they are going to go on a very long, at least middle of the road run. They'll be in
That's crazy for the Lions too.
Which it is. They'll be in the contention. Right now they're second in the NFC North. That might not continue with the Packers. They'll probably come back into that second, third place, at least be stronger in the run. But did you have something to say?
Dan Campbell's addicted to faking punts.
Yeah.
They've
but it
faked
works.
so many punts this year,
But
and
it-
a lot of them have been successful.
Yeah.
I don't know what goes through his head, but he just wakes up on Sundays and is kind of want to fake one. Kind of want to fake a punt today.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? What if we just played Madden today? We didn't play NFL football.
Oh,
What if
well,
we just play Madden?
That's Mike McDaniels.
Yeah.
He's actually just playing Madden.
Yeah, he literally he just has fun out there, and he makes it look so carefree.
I would go as far to say that I play more conservatively on Madden than Mike McDaniel does in real life.
Yeah.
I mean, when you've got the team he does, can you really blame him? I
No.
mean, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, two of the fastest really people in the league, let alone receivers. Like Tua can sling it. Yeah. No, I definitely agree. That's a fun offense to watch. It
Yeah, it
really
is.
is. It's on right now. I wonder if we might be able to split screen it on the TV. That might be possible.
That's probably illegal.
No, I have access to it.
You mean like stream it to everyone else? Or just for us to watch?
Just for us to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant
Just
like
for us, so we can be watching and like reacting.
I thought you were saying like stream it to all the viewers. I was like, I don't know if that'll fly.
Did you guys see the World Cup stream on Twitch? That it was basically just a guy playing FIFA, but he made it blurry enough to where all these people thought they were actually watching the World Cup. There were like 20,000 people watching the stream, and nobody knew.
Oh, that is epic. That's marketing at its finest right there.
The Lions have faked a punt in like 28% of their games under Dan
Really?
Campbell. Yeah.
I
That's
love
over.
that. That's an awesome
a
stat.
lot.
That is a lot of punts. How many when you consider how many punts
How much they punt,
they've
but-
done in that last 2-3 years.
They've fake punted twice in one game.
Jesus. I mean, there's got to be some analytics behind that, right?
MCDC, baby.
Shit. I'm not coining that term. That's Pat McAfee's term.
Oh.
I'll clear that up right now. But
I like it.
It's good. MCDC, Motor City, Dan Campbell.
All right.
Yeah. The Bagels got back on track today. Very delicious with breakfast and at the noon hour beating the Browns and Deshaun Watson, who looked very much more like himself today. He looked like a pretty good quarterback. He didn't have as many issues as he did against the Texans, and I wonder if it's because the stadium wasn't like trying to rip his head off. Do we think the Bengals could potentially go on a run, like a realistic run, because they're kind of in the same spot they were last year? Joe Burrow doesn't seem to think it's possible to lose. Jamar Chase is in, T. Higgins, dudes, right?
Yeah.
We've got, who's it, P. Ryan and Joe Mixon,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Samaj Pirine.
Yeah.
Is that his name? Yeah.
and then their defense is hanging in there. The Browns aren't exactly the team to gauge a playoff caliber run against. I'm not going to say if anyone plays the Browns and beats them, like, oh yeah, they're going to beat the Super Bowl champions. But I mean, the Bengals have looked good in the last couple weeks. They're in the AFC with you guys, obviously. I mean,
Yep.
as a Patriots fan, at this point, I'm almost kind of over. I'm like mentally getting over the playoff run. Probably not going to happen. But you're obviously in the thick of it. So are you concerned about the Bengals?
Absolutely. They just beat us. I mean,
Well, because they got
They
your
own
number.
you.
Yeah, they do.
we're not going to go into that. All right.
Russell Wilson about owned you today,
He didn't, though.
but he about did.
And Patty pretty much lost by the same token.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Patty in quarterback power rankings this year has to be in the bottom half of the league.
I was just trying to say, hey,
Wow.
Like, dude's out here throwing it like underhand.
come in.
For a touchdown.
If he was good, he'd throw it overhand. He wouldn't have to run and just, pray
There you go.
that one of his talented, skill positions guys
Jarek
will make a
McKinnon,
play.
that all-star.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Keep going. Sorry. I was jumping.
Mahomes is just washed.
No, facts. We were watching him at B-Dubs. We took a little bit of a Marv On Air retreat. We all went to B-Dubs, except for James because he texted me a little too late. We were on the road, so unfortunately James got left in dust. We still got you those wings, though.
Yeah, how did you feel about that?
Yeah. How was that? Did you enjoy hearing about how awesome B-Dubs was?
I was a little shooken at the time when I found out that they went to B-Dubs without me. I'm alright though. I got my wings anyway. You were texting me about free cheese curds. I thought Alex took your phone and was just trying to get me mad.
No, I added in. It's so good I can't even handle it.
Those curds were fire.
That's the part I kind of thought it might have been you. But no, I got my wings. I'm happy and not hungry.
And we did have the cheese curds and caramel.
Yeah, those were fire.
You thought they were good?
They were
Red?
so good.
Out of 10?
Well, I've had them before, but yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
See, out of 10,
8-3.
I'm going to have to go like a 6-8.
Yeah,
Well,
you were
sweet.
hating on the caramel.
They were too sweet for me.
Did you like it?
I out of like 0 to 4 on that scale, I give it like a 3.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
What about 0 to 10?
Oh, I mean,
Alex doesn't do.
And a 7.5.
Alex
I mean,
doesn't do
like,
10.
on the scale like 2 to
Well-
7, I give it like a 6.
Okay, but if we're going like 0 to 10 with
I kind of
tenth of a number,
You're not winning this.
No,
yeah.
no.
You're not.
no,
you
just-
are not winning this.
I don't really
Never
do
mind.
the 0 to 10.
So 0
thing.
to 1 though, like they're 1.
Yeah, they're a 1.
Yeah,
But that's
okay.
why we don't do 0 to 1.
okay, so what if you do 0 to 1 but by increments of hundredths?
Well, we don't. We just do
No.
full numbers. We don't do.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a decimal.
So do
Alex.
0 to 100.
No.
What
why would I
about
go that
like
big?
69 to 260?
That's something I would do. I'd give it like a 250. 250.
That's pretty
250.
high.
Probably a
Yeah.
251.
Yeah.
Wow,
that's
he's
valid.
high on the cheese curds with caramel,
Yeah.
caramel, if you will.
It's like funnel
If you're
cake.
feeling fancy.
It
Yep.
tastes like funnel cake.
It does.
It-
It's
yeah.
very much tastes like fair food. I couldn't. It was like too sweet, and I don't. It was good.
I'm feeling
but
a
it
little
was,
bit.
Oh,
queasy
live a little.
After eating all of them though.
I just didn't personally know it.
I have never ever in my life said that something is too sweet.
Yeah, no, he was shitting on the caramel for
I'm
no
the
reason.
same with frosting though.
Frosting's a
Weirdo.
little
Yeah,
bit iffy.
yeah, frosting.
Frosting is
So
definitely.
wait, you don't get extra frosting when you get cake?
No, fuck
What?
no.
no.
Wow,
No
Are
frosting
you
that
ex-
makes.
extra frosting?
I'm not a big sweets guy.
Yeah, you hate sweets.
I don't hate
Do
them,
you-
but
Do you take off the frosting on like a cupcake?
I don't do that.
You don't
Ooh.
take,
I've known a
you
few
don't
people
take
that
it
do
off, but you don't put it on.
Maybe I
Yeah,
would
you're
like
not,
scrape
like-
some
you don't
because you
buy
need
a-
some, but not. I just don't like a lot.
have you seen the thing where people will cut the bottom half
I
of the
do that.
breading
Yeah,
off?
you
with
just-
a
That's
cupcake?
good.
I was
That's
gonna
really
say,
good.
do you
And
guys
make
do
a
that?
sandwich.
That's the most
It's too
extra
squishy.
thing ever.
It would just
Well,
squishes
why?
it out.
When
We
you're
can't
like
eat
just
it.
trying to
eat
take a
it.
bite out of a
If you
full
put- if
fucking
you
Just
apple.
eat it.
Do you guys eat the mini cupcakes in one bite?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, just flick it
Just
in the
check.
back of me
How would you eat it any other way?
with a knife and fork.
In two.
You take a bite, eat another bite.
Dude, they're like this big.
Gotta enjoy your food sometimes.
Probably like lick off the frosting first. And then.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm just not a big sweets guy. Like, well, I love sweets, but when it gets to a certain point, it's like it hurts my teeth, and I don't like it.
It's a nice little like, just thrown in there, like a little hint of frosting. You don't want a
Yeah.
bowl of frosting.
Yeah, and like, don't get me
It's
wrong.
disgusting.
I have a little bit of pumpkin pie with my Cool Whip. Like, you know, I'll do
A
stuff
little bit
like
of-
that.
Was that worded
Yeah.
right?
No, yeah.
Yeah, that was worded right.
Okay.
It's like an Oreo.
What?
See, I like
The cupcake approach?
the thin Oreos.
Oh, no, I like
Yeah,
double stuff.
Oreo thins
those
are
are
great.
good.
Yeah.
They have like
You
like half
prefer
as much.
more cookie than frosting.
Yeah.
What's like your go-to sweet?
Wow.
Like
Go
top
to
of the
Mike
line?
and Ike's are really good.
Mike and Ike's are top 7.
They're very good.
It's not like a true sweet though.
What would you
I- I
consider
was
like a
talking, like-
baked good?
Yeah. Like,
Oh, you're talking like
It's fucking candy.
Yeah, but it's like fruity, like
It's,
gummy.
It's
That's
candy.
they're like gummy
Let's go
bear
grab
adjacent.
a box and see how many grams of sugar is in it.
a lot.
But
probably
it's not a
at least
true,
5
like,
grams.
Sweet.
What do you? What's your class?
Are you talking like a baked, like a sweet baked good? I think, like a pie or something like
Yeah,
that.
like a sweet, like a traditional sweet. Mike and Ike's are candy, but like when I think sweet, you don't think Mike and Ike's.
I think of like pie,
Let me,
cookie.
let me think for a
Yeah.
second.
I think if I had to go with a baked good, I would probably take like brownies.
Ooh, yeah, a good
and,
brownie's
like, the
good.
edge
Yeah.
piece, but they're really like dense and not
Yes.
the airy ones.
Yes.
We're coming out at 1,040 grams
Per box?
per box.
No way. That's so
Of
cap.
sugar? No.
Hey,
No, no,
of
no, no.
Mike and
That's
There's
what
no
it
way.
says. I looked up the. How much
That would
sugar-
be a pound.
I mean, it says.
That would be a pound of
There's-
sugar.
Oh,
the
that's
thou-
80. That's the calorie size. My bad. I was like.
Still a
"That's-
pound of calories. I don't know if that converts.
13 grams.
Pound of calories.
So it's 13 times 8. So it's
It's like 90.
104 grams of sugar in a box of Mike and Ike's.
A box of Mike and Ike's is definitely loaded with sugar, but they're worth it. What are we thinking? Fruity candy or chocolate?
Chocolate, not close.
That's a good question.
Pretty candy.
It depends on like the vibe.
Of what? Is it Valentine's Day or not?
Well, like so,
I think candy
I
is
think
more
you
of.
you have like your typical candies, but then there's like
No.
4th of July candy.
There's
That's
like-
what I'm saying.
There,
I think it's
you're
a
rocking
seasonal
with
thing.
some fruity stuff. Yeah.
I think I like chocolate a lot more than
In, like, the
in
fall and
wintertime.
winter. Yeah, yeah.
But when it's
Spring and summer are fruity times.
yeah, it's fruity times.
You stay fruity.
Those the fruit,
In the
like
summer.
Tootsie Roll things, are
Yeah.
way better
I
than
think
the
they're
actual
called-
Tootsie Rolls.
I think
I
they're called
disagree.
fruities.
I'm a
Yeah.
chocolate guy.
No,
Mm.
no.
I think I'm a fruity guy.
Year round.
What?
Year round.
Year round?
You're
Yeah, it doesn't
chocolate
matter
guy
what time of year it
year-round?
is.
Hmm?
It doesn't matter what time of year it is for me. I'll
So you
drink.
don't
I'll
go
drink
through
eggnog in
the
June.
Transitions that we do.
No.
So when at the parade they
I'm not
throw out
that
the
way either.
candy when you were a kid, you didn't first go for the fruity things, like the little
No.
fruit tootsies or whatever, the fruitsies.
No.
Oh yeah,
Do you guys like Milk Duds?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
love Milk Duds.
Yeah.
They're good
It-
sucking candy.
they're a nice taste.
Interesting.
But I'm not the only one.
You know what I'm saying?
What about what's the it's like red, green. Is it Dum Dum or not Dum Dums? They're like the little fucking
Mike and Ike's?
no.
Sweet tarts,
No. All right, hold on.
Smarties.
Apple Jacks.
1 second. It's
Is there a limiter on the mics?
no, but I could do that. It's the ones that are like it's like the gumdrops, but what are the
Oh, dots.
Dots.
dots?
Ah.
Yeah.
No.
You still like dots?
Not as
'Cause
much
you
as I
used to
used to.
fucking love
Yeah, I used to
those.
be on those.
Peeps. What's your
What
take
do
on
you-
Peeps?
Oh, bro. Put my
No.
Disgusting.
No.
My man.
Those
I
are
love
bad.
Peeps. I love Peeps.
Yeah.
Mister, I don't like sugary stuff, and it's just marshmallow coated in sugar.
You like
are
candy corn
gross.
too, don't you?
They're too sticky.
You definitely like
You're
candy.
definitely a
dots
candy
will
corn
get
guy.
all over.
Oh yeah, I love candy corn.
way.
Yeah, big candy corn guy.
I'm a fan of candy.
That's a
Fucking
red
Martian,
flag.
dude.
dude.
That's a red flag.
Nah, I bite.
Do you like the
colors off.
pumpkins that come with them?
Yeah,
They're
dude,
like
those are the
10x
best.
better. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are.
I have
bigger.
one seasonal take. Like the seasonal Reese's stuff is so much better than a regular Reese's.
I've never.
What-
I
what do you
haven't
mean, like when
Reese's.
it's
Like
like
the
a
Reese's
Christmas tree?
pumpkins and the trees.
Yeah, the ratios are definitely better.
Oh, gosh.
Trees are great.
The trees are
pumpkins
phenomenal.
great. I like rarely ever will I get just a normal Reese's cup, but if I see some trees,
The egg, the Easter egg one.
oh god,
The egg one, yeah. That
Yeah, I
one is pretty
think-
good. What about the little cups?
I think they're overrated.
Well, it's
in
still
general.
good, but it's,
Reese's-
that's the only thing that's
Reese's
better
Pieces are
seasonally.
good.
the tiny ones.
Yeah,
in, like, one bite.
those things are a bitch to open though.
That's what I'm saying.
Those
I
are
would never
pain.
buy those.
Those
'cause
are
they're
a
fucking
pain.
awful. What are you gonna do? Put it in your pocket?
No,
If
because
you
those
don't
will
have a
melt.
garbage can
It's
nearby.
so sealed, you could probably melt it and nothing
I-
will come out. With how
I
hard it is
don't
to
like
open
Oh
that
yeah.
fucker up.
You can
I'm
probably
just like-
microwave those suckers.
Well,
Do you guys like the ones with
Well.
this? Just
Might as well.
this is just candy talk. Do you guys like the Reese's with the Reese's pizzas on the inside?
Oh yeah.
I
Those
never
are
had one of
crazy.
those.
Those are an experience.
I don't think I really had that.
That's
you guys
like-
There's
Reese's
too much
Pieces?
going on there. for
You
me.
gotta graduate from a regular candy eater to get that. Like I'm fine with a box of Reese's. I don't need a Reese's with Reese's in it.
That's wild.
What?
It is an experience. It's something.
What?
You're doing Reese's Inception.
He's good with just the normal Reese's.
I
for
don't
now.
need that,
He hasn't
like,
gotten to
why
like,
the- like, what's the point?
alcoholism moving from beer to whiskey. Like he's
Yeah.
good with the Reese's for now. Doesn't
like,
need to move up
I'ma
to the
spend
double.
Yeah, how much money would you spend for like one thing of candy?
What does that mean?
How big
Like-
is a
like,
thing?
How,
let's
how
say,
big
like-
is the thing of candy? That's the.
I don't know. I guess like Mike and Ike's. It's
Am
got
I
like one
am I
size
at,
box.
Yeah.
Like let's say there's a box of Mike and Ike's.
am I
but
like
it's-
checking out at a store and there's a whole bunch of candy like stuff that size?
No, let's say you're going to get this candy and you get there and it's like it's a box of Mike and Ike's, but it's proportionate for like your favorite candy. So let's say like
I
like
see.
how
Yes.
much like what's your favorite candy?
I don't know. Sugar. I don't have a favorite.
Okay, just think of something you really like. You get there and it's like $15 or like $10, something crazy. And it's clearly not gonna be that high because I'm not
$10
spending more
for
than $5.
Skittles. No.
Peach
I would
rings.
never eat
Peach
candy
rings are
again
good.
if it was over $4.
I feel like a better question would be, what's a candy you would spend $10 on?
Reese's.
Yeah, that's
No.
kind of what it was. But then you'd also
Yeah,
have
that's
like
the-
you
that's
have
the
like
correct
$400
answer.
chocolate.
Yeah, no, I agree, but I'm just saying like if you had to pick one, like that's basically asking like what's your favorite candy?
Reese's.
Reese's peanut butter cups?
Reese's trees.
Okay.
Specific.
Better, but not good.
How many trees? Just one?
I'm not. Well, okay.
Would you pay
So-
$1 per tree?
No, so me personally, I've never paid for candy in my life, all right? So it goes like this. You get your Christmas candy, right? You got to make that string out until what is it, Easter?
Oh, never.
And then the East,
Never.
you string that out till
2 days,
Easter.
36 hours.
Just wait.
36
My
hours.
shit's gone quick.
Yeah,
Easter
yeah.
candy.
Aaron's
that
always
night.
on me about how I eat that shit. It's in a day. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Like I'll eat breakfast at what, 9, and then when's Christmas dinner? 6:30.
Sure.
Depends
Yeah.
on how late.
I'm eating
Noon.
candy from 9 to 6, and I'm not eating lunch.
Wow.
There's no, for me, there's like maybe a 10 to 20 second break between pieces. It's like you're chewing and you're opening up the next
Yeah.
one.
It's like whenever you leave the room and whenever you enter the room that has the candy, I eat a piece of candy every damn time.
The
I'm
best.
unable to keep that shit in the house.
One thing my grandma always did was like she'd have like her Christmas party. There'd be like different Christmas candies like in the different rooms, and their house like their upstairs is like a loop, so you were able to like go from room to room, just like eating the different candies, and every bowl was different.
Oh,
in
grandma
every
candy
single
hits
room.
different.
Yeah.
That's how my grandma is, but with cookies, like different Christmas
Oh,
cookies.
Christmas
I
cookies.
would've
Like the
been
peanut butter
600
ones.
pounds.
You know the
I would've
peanut
been
butter
eating
ones?
loops all day.
Okay,
You probably would have just taken the bowl.
this is a take.
Were those originals though?
Oh, the
I
coffee
might
ones. I love
might
those.
pay $10.
The hard ones or the soft
Once
ones?
a
Hard. The hard ones.
I'd like the. I don't want to say it. I like the filled ones, and then you crack it open and you suck all the.
Oh,
caramel
those
out.
are good.
Cadbury eggs? Is that what they are?
Ooh, those
oh,
are fire.
Bro, Cadbury eggs are great.
No,
like
the
those.
caramello, right?
Those are too rich.
Is that what it is?
Carmelos are what, for our family, it's like the marshmallow dipped in caramel with the Rice Krispies on the outside.
Okay, overhated candy though, Rolo. Rolos
I
are
love
insane.
Rolos.
Overhated for sure.
Underappreciated more so. I don't think anyone hates them.
Yeah, I do want to say this really quick because I feel like this is gonna get good pop. I was thinking this the other day, and this is a take that I've determined is like I'm serious about this. Christmas cookies, way overrated.
Whoa,
Not
What?
good.
that's criminal. Take that
No,
back,
But maybe
No.
maybe we just don't have
No.
like.
bro. No way.
The only reason they're good is the frosting.
Okay,
and the
okay, so-
making
How
them.
many are you gonna eat?
What all kinds of Christmas
Yeah,
cookies
but-
do you have?
What
What kind of cookies do you like? I think that's.
what are you classifying as Christmas cookies?
Yeah.
Like, do you like your Christmas cookies dry? Do you like them
What?
What kind of cookie?
like frosted?
From my experience, it's
we
always
only have
just like a
frosted.
plain cookie with nothing in it or on it. It's just like
It's a
basically just
frosted sugar cookie.
like no,
Yes.
no, it's just
kind of.
it's literally just like a sugar cookie, but not as sugary, more bland, and then
Yes.
you just put frosting
Yes.
on it.
Hey, you're making mom sound like a dick.
I'm not. I'm just
No,
saying that
no,
of all
no.
the
He's right.
Christmas
That's how
goodies,
like Christmas cookies are.
That's
They're not
that's
as
like
sugary.
how everyone makes them.
They're not as sugary. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro, I would take a
'cause
bag
you're
of those
putting
and just
frosting
live
on
off
it.
them for a while
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I'd like take a bag. Like after like the first like week, I'd just take the whole bag upstairs to my room. Every year. I would
Every year.
I would heist it.
I just thought that was something that a lot of people probably wouldn't agree with me on, and I was like, you know what? I
When
feel
you
like-
said they're overrated.
yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
way
I mean,
overrated.
like,
everyone's like,
those-
oh, Christmas cookies, the smell of Christmas cookies when I walk in the house. I'm like, what?
Bro.
Who walks in the house and like,
Cookies.
Christmas cookies? No.
Chat, clip that.
Yeah, like that does not sound good.
Me. Every fucking year. I go, did grandma make cookies yet? And like December 20th, I'm eating 4 cookies in 2 hours.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, after your last spiel, I think it would have been like 10
Yeah.
at least.
Well,
But this goes on
I feel like
for
you would
But,
But
all
but
hours
this
you're
is
awake.
going on for like 2 weeks.
Okay, that's valid. It's valid.
I don't know who's making your cookies.
Oh,
Yikes! Shot at
Us,
Allison.
technically.
Shot at Allison.
Well, technically, it's all of us. Or we used to.
Well, we don't make them. We just frost them.
And we cut them out.
Well, we cut them.
Do you guys do like other cookies other than that? Just like
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Because we do like peanut brittle.
Yeah, yeah.
fudge.
We do the
include
actual
those
good
in like
stuff.
maybe they're not Christmas cookies, but Christmas goodies. As a
Christmas
whole.
goodies are very
Christmas
valid.
baked
Oh my
goods
God.
are amazing.
Top tier.
Give me a tub of fudge, and if you just leave me in the middle,
you'll
I'll
throw up.
just get it.
Game over. Yeah,
I
that's-
could eat probably 3 tubs and then throw up.
Do you guys like the coconut cookies?
like the Girl Scout ones?
No,
Yeah, I do.
I thought
You
my
don't?
mother makes one. I thought you were referring to some cookie that like my mother makes. I don't know where she found this recipe, but there's like little bits of coconut in it, and I hate coconut like in most circumstances. But there's like also toffee bits in these things, and those are amazing warm. those are the best Christmas cookies.
So do you like the Girl Scout cookies with coconut?
I mean,
What's the official title for those?
I'm choosing another one.
Coconut
for
Delight?
That, but
That might be what it is.
All I know is Thin
Tag
Mints,
along?
So.
Yeah, that's
Thin
about
Mints
it.
are
We
alright.
never bought Girl Scout cookies.
Peanut butter patties are insane.
Yeah, they're valid.
I don't think Williamsburg even had Girl Scout. Like,
It did.
I don't think
oh,
so.
it did. I was
Did
in
we?
it.
You were in it?
What?
No, I'm just playing.
That's
right.
kind of questionable,
Right.
but
I'm just gonna do you two.
I'm a back out of this
contemplate
one.
back here.
That's funny. Well, if we want to jump back into the NFL, because we just kind of went on a long spiel of Christmas.
Yeah, we hit
and
42 minutes now, and that was probably 30 minutes of it.
We're at 42 minutes.
Yeah, 42-11 right now.
Wow.
Yeah, you can see it in the bottom right.
Well, 5 of that is also countdown, but wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, 37 then.
Okay, so
My bad.
there's a couple games here when you get to week 14. Rams edge out the Raiders, obviously.
Whoa.
Obviously, as
Sorry.
they do. Oh man, I full-fardedly believe they edged them out.
That was way sus.
That is sus as crap. Lions beat the Vikings. I'd be interested to see the standings on all that. Ravens beat the Steelers. Bengals beat the Browns. Bills over the Jets. Cowboys over the Texans, which was actually a close game. We should touch on that.
That was a lot closer than it should have been.
It should have been, yeah. And so, does that mean the Texans are good, or are the Cowboys in trouble? Because
no, they're not in
And-
trouble.
no, and
They're
that's what
fine.
something that's like when I was watching the game, I'm thinking like, all right, any given day, these teams are all obviously made of professionals. It's just like they just whatever happened,
Yeah.
bring them to 1-10.
Winners win. It's like it's whatever.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I don't know if we have a lot of opinion on that, but that's definitely something that I would. The Cowboys appear to be very up and down. Like they will blow the doors off of someone.
They're winning, though. I mean,
They are. Yeah, I'll give you that. Can they take the 1 seed, or is it too far gone? Because the Eagles, I think, have like the easiest
They have a
remaining
tough
schedule.
oh, I thought it was tough for the rest of the year, wasn't
No,
it?
the Eagles are. It's like nothing.
Yeah.
Do they play the Cowboys
have
again?
Bears, Cowboys, Giants, and Saints. So they'll maybe lose one more.
Cowboys.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Cowboys will make a run and then fall off in the divisional round. Like they just do that every single year for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this, since you're a split fan: if the Chiefs lose first round, are you gonna root for the Cowboys to win it all?
No, I'll root for Brock. Purdy.
Oh, Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like as a studio, we should be.
I wouldn't be
cheering on.
mad, though. If, like, the Cowboys did good.
I would, because I hate them. Like, there's just no reason for them to be good. They just.
Like, they're a good team, though. I mean,
Yeah, but I just.
But they're not.
Yeah,
But
they're really not,
What?
though. Like, look at their team.
Micah Parsons, Dak, Zeke, Tony Pollard, CeeDee Lamb.
I hate people who think Dak is good.
He's
Yeah.
pretty
It
good.
just annoys me.
He's a system quarterback at best.
He has a nice, cute little shuffle.
Yeah.
Get the
He's
hips
good
popping.
with the hips.
Yeah. I'll give him that. He can probably tango.
Yeah.
He can hang in the tango.
He definitely edged out the Texans there.
He did.
Yeah.
He edged him out with his tango. He's like. and then-
Mike McCarthy, man, he can really do a great edge job. Like he just finds
he keeps you on the edge of your
he
seat.
finds
if you will.
ways to just edge him out every time.
When I think of a coach that's just barely edges other teams out, it's got to be Mike McCarthy.
oh yeah.
I mean, when you look at him, you just think, wow, that guy, he edges. He edges out teams like no other.
All right, that's enough of that.
All right, so the Eagles blew the doors off the Giants. And this is a good question. Are the Giants still a potential landing spot for OBJ? Because obviously he wants to go to a contender. The Cowboys didn't think he was even ready, allegedly, to play by mid-January. We don't really know what's going to happen there, but that is what they were saying. And I don't know. Does OBJ want to go to some? It would be a cool reuniting. He'd go back to the Giants, and then I would assume he'd probably have to retire there, however many years he has left. But I mean, you would. I don't know. I don't think he's going to want to go to a team that's not put together.
I agree. I still think he's going to the Cowboys.
Really?
Yeah.
You think they'll still take him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's
You just
public
think they
knowledge
won't
now.
sign him?
Everybody knows.
Do you think they won't sign him for a while?
I don't know.
Someone, I forget who it was, they came out and said that he should get signed like ASAP because they have like rehab facilities and all that there for him, right? And then he could be like acquainted with a team and all this and that.
Start building chemistry and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be route timing, but it's gonna be like building morale and stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think, Red? Think he's going to the?
I still just don't think he's going to make that big of an impact.
No,
one
I
way or the
agree, but
other.
like where, like I don't think he's gonna. He's basically ring chasing at this point, right? Like I think we can all see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is he? The Giants, they're not really ring contenders here this year.
I don't think so.
They looked
no.
like it early. I will say, I personally said I think they're going to be taking a shot at the Super Bowl, but I don't think anymore. Like, they something went wrong and they just don't have that mojo right now.
Odell to the Niners now?
You would think, but I don't think the Niners want him.
Yeah.
I think they've got what
Yeah.
they want. They've got the team they want right now.
I just don't think he would fit in with the locker room vibe there.
No.
It was a couple shows ago. I remember we were talking about how you guys were about Baker Mayfield not being a locker room guy.
Yeah.
He is like loved in LA. It seems like.
Did you
like,
see
They
him
are. The
headbutt?
Rams players seem to love him.
Yeah. Did you see him headbutting those teammates?
Yeah, but he wasn't wearing a helmet, but he
No.
doesn't need one.
Yeah, he doesn't need one. He's
Baker
got a
doesn't
hard
care.
head. He's proven he's a good teammate, apparently.
Well, it's been a week.
I mean, I don't know. I think he's like. After watching the game on Sunday, I would say he's a guy that was in wrong, bad situations, and is now getting a chance to have a good head coach, a good supporting cast, and he just wants to he loves football. I think he really almost maybe let some of the fame of like number one pick and. Was he a Heisman winner? Yeah, he was a Heisman winner at one point, I know. Maybe he let that get to his head a little bit, and he's realizing it now. Like, all right, we gotta maybe get things focused in, go team mode here, and just prove that I can still play football. Because I think he really played well against the Raiders, especially at the end, considering he'd been there for maybe 36 hours.
Yeah.
Like, how much of the playbook does he know? When Sean McVay is sending in calls, like how much of that is he really picking up?
Yeah. He did have a pretty good team in Cleveland though that one year when they made that playoff run.
That's what I'm saylike he's got
He's
talent.
a good quarterback.
Yeah, I don't think he's like a bottom of the pack quarterback. Like when you say that year he made the playoff run and they beat the Steelers, who no one thought they were going to beat, and he had a good team.
That was cool.
Yeah, he showed up. I think he's got it. And then there was locker room issues, and I don't know how much of that was him and how much of it was, other things. Obviously, we'll never probably know, but I don't know. I think that would be something to look forward to as maybe Rams. What's going to happen with Matthew Stafford? Because Matthew Stafford is their long-term option.
I think he's done.
But
He's
is he done?
done.
He's done?
He's done. He's got to
Is he done, James?
I'm gonna look up how old he is, but he's
He-
probably done.
He's
Spinal contusion, right?
old with a spinal cord injury.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think he's probably done too, but I know his wife is not happy about all the concussions and such, so I could see him being done. And that would mean that it's Baker time, right? I think, is it next week that we've got Let Baker Bake versus Let Russ Cook, which I don't know if Russ is going to be in for
Baker Bake.
ever.
Baker Bake.
I don't know if Russ will ever be in again.
You
after
know what?
today.
I think you've convinced me. I'm on the Baker train now. Let's
Yeah.
let it ride.
Yeah, let's let it ride.
I mean, even if he did, I guess, recover from this spinal injury, I don't know what the hell it actually is. He's 34 years old. He has a ring. He's made his money. Just
If
He
he
should
if
quit.
he retires on a spinal cord injury, he ends up a Hall of Famer.
That's what I was just.
If he comes back and just lets the fire just slowly die out, he's not a Hall of Famer. So, might as well retire.
I think he'll. And if he isn't done, I don't know if maybe Baker beats him out even. Honestly, he might be a better quarterback than Matthew Stafford at this point in his career, considering his injuries and how old he is. So, James has got his stats up right now. Looks like 2,000 yards on the year.
are these any good?
Is he top 10 passing yards all time?
All time?
I
of
bet you
all-time
he's
passing
close.
yards.
No.
I bet you he's up there. I bet you
He's got to be maybe not top 10, but like top 15 probably.
I feel like his stats are a lot.
52,000.
That's a couple.
That's half as many as Tom Brady.
Well, yeah, but that's Tom Brady.
Stafford's at 11. This says
See, he's close.
he's a Hall of Famer if he retires. Right.
No,
now.
How far off is he off Eli?
5,000. So he'd have to. There's no. If he were to play another 3 years, he'd be able to get up to like 8th, maybe 8th.
But that's
probably
assuming he plays
9th.
well.
Yeah, might as well just
Aaron
retire.
Rodgers gonna keep climbing though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like he'll end up right there.
Yeah.
I have no idea who that is.
Vinny Testaverde.
Yeah. Dan Flouts. Were these guys playing in the 1800s?
Dan
must have
Fouts.
been.
Vinny Testaverde
I
wasn't
love how these
crazy
guys are, like,
long
all
ago.
caps.
Yeah.
That's
Was
funny.
he Buccaneers?
I think all caps
Probably.
denotes. I think I'm looking at the same one. I think it just means active player.
Oh.
Oh. He
Number-
played for the Chargers.
Oh,
yeah,
this
it's
isn't
all like-
updated.
It's all active.
No, I
players.
think that was before this year or like a couple years ago maybe. It has Tom at 87, so
What's he at now?
over 100.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So it couldn't be just this year. He doesn't have 13,000 passing yards.
This is according to ESPN. We'll check. Okay, we'll check out Pro Football Reference.
Is Tom Brady? Look at so.
I think Brady's at 87.
I thought I just saw.
I
something
could have
about him.
swore he was over 100K.
Yeah, I don't know, but I do want to say this is like, is Tom Brady time? When I was watching the Niners game today, I don't know who I was watching. I think it was with you. I said, Tom Brady's time in Tampa's over. He's done there. After this year, what's keeping him
What's
there?
next for him?
I think it's the Niners. But
Tom Brady to the
I
Niners?
I did think that. Now that Brock Purdy's there, I don't think they're going to take him. I think Brock is the guy. Is that your creatine?
Creatine timer.
Creatine lever. PEDs? We're not getting on that. We'll
Dude,
go,
it's not a PED.
we'll go for another hour. But, 88? Really? I could have swore. Maybe it's including playoffs or something.
Oh,
Would be 100.
probably. I bet that's what it is.
Yeah. But I think he's done in Tampa, and I don't think he's going to New England, which is something a lot of people thought could be a possibility. If he goes to New England, it's going to be on a one-day contract to retire.
Yeah.
It's not going to be for another year.
Maybe he goes to Kansas City.
I had heard potentially Raiders, Josh McDaniel over there, old offensive coordinator. Potential. I don't think that happens.
I could see that.
Do you want to see Tom Brady in a Raiders jersey?
That'd be kind of cool.
Bruh. I do not want to see him in a Raiders. What's he going to do?
Play
Once you become a Raider, you just become a fucking loose cannon.
Well, he's going to play football. Is what he's going to do.
I mean, off the field. That's what I'm questioning. Henry Ruggs, Alvin Kamara when he was in Vegas. Something about that Vegas place is just...
And he's single man now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I don't know, actually. I do think, maybe... I don't know. I don't know enough of the ins and outs right now, but I don't think he's going to be a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. I really don't.
I think it's probably about time for him.
To retire?
Yeah.
No, he's got another 2-3 years at least.
Dude, he's not playing very well right now.
You think he has another 2 or 3 years? He's been the
I mean, he
greatest
could.
quarterback of all time for like 2 decades. Maybe not 2 decades.
Yeah.
Pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah. He drafted no one.
I meant like considered the greatest
Oh.
quarterback of all time.
Okay.
But yeah, he has been playing for 2 decades.
Did you want to continue?
No, I'm alright.
No, I don't think he's going to retire. I really don't. I think he chose football over family, and he's bought in. I don't think he's bought in with the Bucs though. They're going to make a playoff maybe the Panthers make a run at things. I don't know. That division is wide open.
Yeah.
Like, look up NFC South. After today, I'm pretty sure the Panthers beat the Seahawks, and right now Bucks lead it at 6-7, then the Panthers at 5-8. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that it's guaranteed they're getting in because it's not. I don't know. they're not going to go anywhere once they're in the playoffs. It's not going to be necessarily like Tom Brady's fault. He did have like 3 turnovers today.
Yeah, he didn't play it too hot.
But, I mean, I think he's going to be in the league for a while, and he knows that his future is not in Tampa Bay.
Lots of uncertainty in Tom's future.
I agree. It'll be fun to speculate on that in the offseason.
Yeah.
It will. A lot of rumors will be coming out. Nothing really. I didn't feel like any rumors came out when he transferred, like, went to Tampa Bay.
How did that happen exactly again?
Basically, it just felt like.
Was he a free agent?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
It just
thought.
felt like I was just having another day, and then all of a sudden I got a notification that he was going down to Tampa Bay, and I basically, like.
Did you start crying?
I didn't know. I did, feel very sad, but I was like, wow. I can't believe that just happened. Like, to me, it was a blindside. I don't know if there was, like, press coverage that he was going to leave or not so much as, like, right now when it's, like, not even playoff time. And because his last drive, he threw a pick 6 against the Titans. You remember that?
Yeah. I bet that was super crazy for you because that was, like, such a monumental part of, like, your whole life growing up.
It was. I remember, like, tons of games of just, like, it was guaranteed if we were down a touchdown with.
Yeah.
And we were watching
Yeah.
them all together.
Yeah,
So
it was
I mean,
always, you could always count on it.
yeah, it was like if Tom Brady's got the ball with over a minute, it's guaranteed 35 seconds.
Or
It's
at least you got a
less
great
likely.
chance.
Yeah, and I don't know if we were watching when Adam Vinatieri was playing. I actually don't know because I really only knew Tom Brady and like Edelman were like probably the 2 people I knew at the time.
Do you remember Wes Welker?
Oh, like I know Wes Welker. I don't think if we were watching when he was playing.
Was it a true like did we actually really not like the Broncos?
Oh, I hated the Broncos.
Yeah, and when Wes went over there, I was like,
Oh, yeah, I
I
forgot
was
about
like,
that.
fuck.
I did not like the Broncos. It felt like AFC Championship after AFC Championship, we were squaring off against them.
Yeah, because I used to watch football more back then, but because when he switched, I'd be like, bro, and then I see him on the games, and I'd be like, I hope he gets injured.
Oh wow!
Who? Wes Welker?
Foul.
Yeah, but
Yeesh. That's
It's all right.
That's strong.
yeah, we get passionate.
We were
Video
diehards
games.
for sure. I mean, I don't have as much Patriots gear as probably you do Chiefs gear, but like we were bought in, and you're right. He was definitely a big like we had the Brady jersey.
Yeah,
You
we
know?
still have we still have a small one.
We should find it
We should. It's
over
fucking
break. It's
We can
I
put it
should
on the
wear
wall.
that.
Look good right there.
You think?
I think so.
Yeah,
what
I was
what
thinking right
if
about
I
to get
wore
juicy.
it?
I don't know.
It might not fit enough. It might
That
be
shirt
too
already
small.
kind of looks like you got it from the Baby Gap. It's
Yeah.
a little small.
That thing is, I was gonna mention that earlier.
Well,
It's
I
a
wear it
little
because
bit
it's like my
small.
Iowa State shirt that I got as a freshman.
Ye-
Everyone got it.
fucking clearly.
Everyone got it. So
Cool story, dude.
Yeah, we.
Well, for Brock
James,
Purdy.
James, is that the
Wear it for
shirt
Brock Purdy.
that we turned into like fucking a ton of cutoffs?
This is the shirt that we cut a little bit. And
Oh,
then
that's
you
the one
just
we fucking
ripped-
tore off
yeah.
the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one I tore off your back.
That
yeah.
one is pretty funny, man.
That worked so well. But that's the one that we turned into like 4 cutoffs. Yeah. I don't know how the fuck we got that many of them, but
Yeah, that's. Hey, it is what it is. Did you have any games today? I don't know how much you two were watching football that, like, were really kind of like, holy shit. That's an important. I didn't feel like today was like a. There were some close games, kind of, but.
I think it was more of just like an entertaining day. Like
Yeah.
just with Brock Purdy.
Oh yeah, we were
More
we were
so
having
than
a good time watching that.
more than deciding the fate of playoffs and stuff.
Yeah, it was a pretty straightforward day. I think my picks this morning went like, so far I think I'm probably like 7 for 10. You know, like it was just like, what did you think was gonna happen? Okay, that happened. You know.
Yeah.
I think the Jags.
Except for the Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings. Well, I predicted the Lions to win.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a cool take.
Well, it was kind of fancy, but I lost on the Bengals because Joe Burrow had yet to beat the Browns.
Really? I didn't know that. That's an interesting stat.
This is the first time he beat the Browns. Yep.
He beat Kansas City 3 times before he beat the Browns.
Yep. He was undefeated against Kansas City and winless against the Browns.
That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's that possible?
I don't know, but he seemed to pull it off. Jags beat the Titans. I didn't see that coming.
Is that Baker Mayfield teams?
Yeah, must be. And then Panthers beat the Seahawks. I didn't see that coming. But other than that, like it was just like what we expected. Currently, the Chargers just scored. They're up 3-0 on the Dolphins. I don't know if that means anything. And then the Patriots will play the Cardinals tomorrow. I don't know what we're looking. This is just kind of sad. I feel like I have to say it though. With finals week, everyone's gonna be so crazy busy, and then everyone is kind of getting up and out of town. I don't know what our schedule's gonna look like, so we might not be able to do like a week 15 or whatever week 15 recap or anything along those lines. But we'll figure something out. We might zoom in, a couple entities and have some fun that way. But we had I feel like we had a good week 14. Nothing too headliney though. I felt like it was just so, other than Baker and Purdy, really, and obviously Tom, but that was kind of in the same game.
There's obviously some bias here for Brock Purdy. Do you guys think that this is going to be his 15 minutes of fame, kind of like what Joe Burrow had, where like everybody loved Joe Burrow for like a week or whatever, and then I don't know how much people love him this year, but you don't see nearly as much, like press, I guess. Or do you think he's actually going to be really good?
Well, I wouldn't be mad if Brock has a similar route as Joe so far. I mean, Joe went to the AFC Championship, or went to the Super Bowl last year, and he's doing pretty good this year. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't really care how popular he is if he is successful.
Well, that's what he's asking. Like, do you think this will be a short stint, or do you think this is more of like a long-term success for Brock?
Like, well, is this just kind of like just a little fluke, and maybe he's better in the future, or do you think he's gonna like stay this good?
No.
Really?
You don't think so?
He's got the team to do it.
His passer rating today was like 138. He's not maintaining a passer rating at 138.
No, but like he's gonna stay a damn good quarterback. I think he's got it in him. Like
Today
some people got it, some
he
people
looked
don't.
like the NFL MVP though.
Yeah.
He's not a top 10 quarterback in the league right now.
I think he's got what it takes to be one, though.
Yeah, I think there's potential there for it.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
gonna
like
call
right
it.
now.
Like when up until
there's
now,
going to be dips for sure.
Well, just as with anything, but up until like Thursday night's game, and obviously you need to see more from Baker. But up until Thursday night's game, I had never seen really a game or like a 2-game stretch where I was like, oh, Baker's got it to be a top 10 quarterback. I was always like, he's a starter, but he's not like a head turner. Brock Purdy has got what it takes to be a franchise quarterback, run the table, like this. Look out for fucking Purdy. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like with a Mike White,
He's definitely scary and feisty right now for other NFC teams, I'll tell you that.
For sure. I wouldn't want to be running into the 49ers.
No, that's a buzzsaw right now.
Yeah, it is. Their defense is strong. They got hella offensive weapons. No, I'm with you. I think you might be in the minority here, Redden. I think we're on the Purdy train as much as we are the Baker.
Well, yeah, I agree though, but you can't call him a top 10 quarterback right now.
No,
but
no,
we're
I'm
just
not
saying he has
that.
the potential.
Yeah,
That's what you said.
I didn't say he was top 10 right now. I said he's got what it takes.
Yeah.
Like I think he will be that good, but not obviously you can't call him that. He's played a game and a half.
Yeah.
Or a game and 3 quarters or whatever.
Like he's not going to continue to play at his current level.
No. That's not what I'm not saying he's going to be like how Tom played for 5 years. In his best 5 years. He's not going to play that for his first 5 years. I think, though, that he will keep the 49ers in contention in the NFC West every year if he remains a starter and, like, they don't bring in Tom Brady or something off the rails. But, like, he's got it. I think he's definitely the real deal.
Yeah, he seems to be a really good fit there, too.
He does. He plays the system well, and it was a great start for him with the weapons that he had to play. Like, you jump in, you're Baker Mayfield round 1, first pick overall. You look at what's his name in Jacksonville?
Trevor Lawrence.
I was thinking Travis at ETN. No, Trevor Lawrence. Like, what do they have around him? He had the fucking he had Urban Meyer as his head coach, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they did not have. I always feel so bad for those first, overall, second, third overall. We do have the Eagles. I think they have the 5th overall right now, which is
from another
insane.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of
nutty. But, those first couple picks, like, they're just going to bad situations. Going last overall, and I hate bringing attention to that, but going last overall does put you in a pretty good situation.
I think that stout Eagles O-line unit's getting kind of up there in age, though.
Yeah.
Kelsey
was about to retire, I know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Kelsey and their tackle, the bald guy.
I don't know the names
Lane.
of enough offensive linemen, but
Lane Johnson, maybe.
sounds right. Yeah.
They're getting up there.
They're getting up there.
Well, you can't be super young if you have a shiny head.
Yeah.
Could be on PEDs.
Could be.
Oh boy.
There we go. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, Chargers score a touchdown. 10-0 on the Dolphins. So that's big
Ooh,
time.
that's interesting.
That is
Who
interesting.
did you think was gonna win that?
I have Dolphins.
Yeah, I would have picked Dolphins.
Yeah.
Should we do picks for Monday?
For the Patriots game?
Yep.
Well, we all know who I'm going to pick, but
Who are you gonna pick?
I'm going to pick the Patriots. Kyler Murray.
That's biased.
It's biased, but like Kyler Murray's got COD to play this weekend.
That's true.
I don't know.
The
I'm
game's
not-
probably just reaching its prime right now too.
Yeah, it's lobbies are full.
Practicing up before the Christmas noobs get on.
Yep. Yeah, he's more dialed into his FaZe side of the business than Cardinal side.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Cardinals.
You gonna take the Cardinals? Alex.
The Patriots.
Okay. Redbone.
I think I like the Cards here.
All right. The Cardinal
It's a
couch.
split.
It's a Cardinal couch. We are 2-2. James is the deciding factor.
James, be
No
careful.
pressure, James.
Usually I forget that the Cardinals are a team. And when I think Patriots, I still think Tom Brady, and I think, oh, wow, that team's probably pretty good. So I'm going to have to go with the Patriots. I'm sorry,
Damn.
guys.
All right. Marv On Air is on the Patriots train here.
That's
which
all right.
I think it's probably a smart move,
Split
but
decision.
the Cardinals are, well, speaking of split decisions.
Oh, jeez.
we had a
Oh
split
yeah, we got to
decision.
touch on that.
I
That's
don't know
BS.
enough about it, but we had a split decision in our UFC 282 final match. What is that? The Do you want to take the reins on this? Because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
So there was a fight last night, big main card. Patty Pimblett.
That's the only one I knew.
Yeah, Patty Pimblett versus Gordon. So basically, what happened was Patty lost the fight, but then won the decision.
Unanimously.
Unanimously. Yeah, unanimously.
Unanimously.
Unanimously. I thought the Paul Rosas Jr. fight was much more entertaining. Did you watch that one? Just took him down. Oh, yeah. Thanks, James.
Wait, inimus? How do you say it?
Anemone?
An enemy?
You guys are making me forget how to say the goddamn word. And a
Unanimous?
unanimous decision. Yeah.
Here.
Yep.
I want to. Can we have James do like a fighter introduction for Redbone?
Bob Buffer.
Yeah.
Bruce Buffer?
No, it's Bob. He just goes by Bruce professionally.
And now, well, who's fighting? Redbone and who?
Me and
I
Cole.
wasn't listening.
Me and Cole.
Do you have a nickname or anything?
My rapper name's DJ Slam Chunk.
Go ahead. I want to see it.
Yeah, you can.
And now, how does he even do it? Cole. What's your last name?
Cramines.
Cramines?
Yep.
It's like
Cole
crayons.
Cramines. The
DJ Slam Chunk.
DJ Slam Chunk from
Williamsburg, Iowa.
Williamsburg, Iowa, versus what's your full name?
Alejandro.
Alejandro Red.
Alfonso.
Something.
Alfonso Demetrius Redden.
Alfonso Demetrius Redden.
Nah, you gotta start over.
Redbone.
What's your walkout song if you're a UFC fighter?
Money for Nothing.
That's a good one.
You guys better be careful. We're gonna get copyright issues with
Yeah,
that.
we were
Yeah, that was
good.
way too close.
We were way. All right, go ahead and keep talking about the UFC 282 because I don't understand enough. Obviously, we saw Patty. Basically, it was pretty clear he lost that fight.
Yeah.
And then
I
they
think
gave
he
him
had,
a unanimous decision.
Had less significant strikes, less takedowns, less riding time. It's
I
like,
would
what?
do Seabat. The
Huh?
song, the dun, 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 dun. I would do that one.
Oh
for
my
workout.
gosh.
He's like John Cena. I'm gonna take John Cena.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were doing.
That's what
I thought you were going.
too.
Ba-ba-da-ba!
That's a good choice.
I think I'd take the tequila song.
Oh, that's
be
my go-to.
electric.
That's my go-to karaoke song.
Haha, never heard that one before.
You guys don't want to join me in singing. This is.
I only do guitar work. Vocally.
You're gonna get sued if you sing anymore.
No, we got it, guys. We can sing it. We can.
I think this is a great time to point out that Caleb Williams won the Heisman and Max Duggan didn't
Well, let's touch
because
on that.
Max Duggan's not actually that good and TCU's just not that good. And
Wow.
I think that's all we need. Yeah, they're gonna get killed by Michigan. I think we can just leave it at that for the show. Just hopefully there's no
Hunter's calling
TCU
me.
fans like looking watching right now.
Hunter's calling me.
Is he
Phone him
actually?
in. Put him on.
You translate what he's saying on the phone, answer it, and then say what he's saying on the phone into the mic.
There's got to be a delay in the broadcast.
Yeah. All right. What is he saying? What does he say though? Like I know that he's probably he probably wants his own
I
mic,
could
but
just call him.
no, he's on the phone though right now.
He said that the guy, he doesn't even want to say his name.
Is he talking about
He-
Alejandro
he's
Alfonso
disgusted.
Dimitri?
He's disgusted.
He's disgusted. He hopes you break both your legs.
That sounds like
That's it.
Oh,
That's something
short
that
call from Ryan.
that's something a typical TCU fan would say. You know, they're salty. You know, they have to wake up every morning and realize that their season's over and they probably won't be relevant in college football again for
Ever.
another century. So
Yeah, until another LaDainian Tomlinson
Yeah.
comes around.
we'll see you in 2122.
Back to Patty Pimblett.
Yeah.
Patty
I
Pimblett.
want to get back on the UFC card because we've kind of touched on Patty. Obviously, he lost, but he won. What was the one you were talking about? Was that the fight before or after?
Oh yeah, it wasn't the main card, but it was. I think it was right before the co-main started.
Okay.
Paul Rosas Jr.
I think I watched
youngest fighter in the UFC
it.
right
Oh,
now.
yeah, the
18.
high schooler.
Yeah, dude,
He's
he
a
just
high school
he just
senior.
like came in, took him down, slithered all over him, and submitted him. It was insane.
It looked like a high school wrestling match where the varsity kid faces the other varsity kid got hurt, and he's got JV, so it's just short. I remember that.
It was first round submission, right?
Yeah, it's quick.
That was fun to watch.
It was
That was
electric.
electric. Yeah,
That was fun. Yeah. Can you imagine going to school on Monday? Bro.
after you just submitted a 42-year-old man on a pay-per-view UFC.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Can you imagine that?
No.
Dude, that guy has got to have unlimited women.
At
They've got
least,
to be all
yeah.
over him. You would think.
He
You would
has to
think
have
so.
probably security guards, not to protect him, but
Do you
to
think he's-
protect everyone else from him.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I was gonna say maybe he's
That's true.
all online. I know a lot of those pro athletes that are high schoolers do that, but that was crazy. What about wasn't the
The other co-main.
wasn't that one supposed to be
I think that they both had
Definitely
the same vibe of, they weren't anything special. They weren't very good fights, but I think they both kind of had the vibe that they were close fights, and the person that should have won didn't.
Yeah. Well, I personally didn't think the Patty fight was close, but that was just me.
I didn't either.
I thought Patty lost that 100%.
Yeah.
And then I thought they would give him a closer decision because of who he is, but no, unanimous. That was crazy.
Yeah, I think they kind of just gave it to him because it was close enough, and he still has that perfect record, and the other guy's kind of older, and
It's not
but
gonna
I think they
matter to
just
him.
kind of wanted to sustain his perfect record.
Well,
since
they
it was
they
close
want a
enough
star
too.
for sure.
Yeah.
And that's what I always think about. Are we? How much of sports is rigged? It's always in the back of my mind. Yeah, I would love to think it's
I think
not.
it was a little bit present for that UFC card.
Yeah. Come on. And then you look at
Did you see Joe Rogan's reaction when they said that Patty won?
What did he say?
Well, so he's sitting there ringside waiting to interview the winner, whoever it is,
Yeah.
and they called Patty, and he was like,
Really?
yeah.
Oh wow.
So if Joe's taken aback, that's probably a pretty good sign that the wrong decision was made.
Yeah. Joe knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. He's got it pulled up here.
The video of Joe.
I think so. What?
It looks like he rolls his eyes.
Yeah, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no. Hang on, we're watching. Patty in the middle of the ring. They're both standing there. Patty was so confident after too.
That's
he was
how-
walking
yeah.
around like he just knew he won. They just raised. Wait, go back. I
Watch
missed
Joe.
because they just raised Patty's hand. That's what I was watching. You gotta go further.
No, he's right there.
What's he doing? I can't even see his
Look
face.
his face.
Watch his face when they say.
I'm watching it.
Body language.
Oh, he's like.
Here you go.
Okay.
He's like, that's a BS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I could see that out of our old man Joe.
Yep.
Imagine being interviewed by Joe. That'd be crazy.
I'd just love to hang out with the guy one time.
That's what I said last night. I was like, man, that guy seems cool.
Mhm.
In the pregame, like before all the matches, when he was on that 3-person. You see that?
I don't think I did.
No, he was just talking in the camera. I was like, man, he's just a cool guy.
Yeah, nice guy.
Yeah, nice guy.
He's famous for a reason.
Yeah, he's got good speaking skills.
I'm really happy that like COVID's over and people stop looking at him as like a monster.
I
for,
know,
like, all
that
the
was
vaccine
stupid.
Stuff. Like my dad didn't really like him as it was, and then when they put him on CNN with like 10 filters on and make him look like shit, my dad was like, "Yeah, look at your boy, he's crazy." I was like, "Okay, whatever. I don't really fucking care." But I'm really glad that his his reputation is getting better.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
He was in the fire there for a while.
Really?
Yeah, that was
I
stupid.
didn't know him at that point as well.
Yeah.
Well, I mean it, and he would talk about it so much. I kind of stopped listening to him when he got on Spotify,
Mhm.
but like you would see clips of that shit constantly on TikTok and whatnot of him talking about the vaccine, and it seemed like that was his entire world.
Well, the thing is, though, he does multiple podcasts a week, and during COVID, there's like not a lot of new stuff going on. I mean, that's
True.
big conversation piece for a
And
podcaster.
I think there was like there's a spotlight effect on him. Like he thought the whole world hated him, so he just kind of felt like he needed to bring it up. And it was
well,
always
he
on his
was
mind.
he was getting some pretty bad publicity.
Getting
At the same
blamed.
time, too, though, I think he had made some mistakes in the past with comments on race and stuff, so that wasn't good.
Yeah, just
Those were kind of coming on him
adding
at the
up.
same time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's slippery slope when you're on top like that.
Yeah.
Definitely, for sure. All right, if we don't have a whole, it's just like too early for a lot of these headlines to come out, and I don't have enough time to really dive into all that, so I usually use the ones that NFL writes. So we don't have a whole lot right now. Dolphins they scored 7-10. We can get out of here at a pretty good hour to let you guys go ahead and go home and watch the game. But I want to introduce this little cup here. James took the effort. I appreciate the effort. He went in and rolled up some conversation topics and put them on pieces of paper here. And Alex, go to the Google to see how many people are, if there's anyone in here.
We got 6.
All right, 6 people. Bet. So I'm gonna ask the chat. There's a bunch of colors in here: purple, orange, yellow, green, red, whatever. And we're gonna do one, and they're gonna say the color. We're gonna pick it out, and we'll do a quick conversation topic on.
I love your reference, Corey. Reference in the comments.
Yeah, Corey's a guy. He's a G.
Yeah.
For sure. So they're gonna bring this up, but I think this is something we could definitely have a segment going with. And I think they're funny, but James says they're more serious. I haven't seen any of them.
They're a lot more for conversation than they are funny. Like there's a few funny ones, but they're written for discussion that would be kind of funny.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we don't have to spend a bunch of time on it because obviously we spend a lot of time talking about like the candy and and just random shit.
And Brock Purdy being the GOAT.
Well, and I feel like that was a valid conversation.
That was.
That was a good one. Trying to think of other headlines here. I just don't have enough stats in front of me, honestly. Like I haven't had enough time to really go through and check all this stuff. But the Jaguars, I want to see what the AFC South looks like there. What does it mean if the Dolphins win? That would be a big, question mark in the AFC. What do the NFC, AFC North, with the Ravens and such, might not. It's definitely passed. They might not be chipping in at all here, unfortunately.
What the heck, guys?
Chad, are you really letting me down right now? I've tried to get everyone incorporated. I thought you guys would like to see it.
Oh, I got a text. It says blue.
Blue.
Whatever the blue topic is.
Okay.
Why didn't they put it in the chat?
Yeah, fuck those guys.
I don't know if we can take that one.
It's an anonymous source.
Okay. Thank you for saving the.
I don't want to dox them on
Whoever
live.
that was so clutch of
Don't want to dox
save.
them live.
Should we let's take the second one? Second blue?
Do the colors correspond to a different category?
No. I thought about
Oh.
doing that, but I was like,
Well,
no.
so it's okay.
It's literally no, it's completely random. Like it was just to get the audience engaged.
Okay.
And they're engaged.
Syrup or syrup?
This guy's creative. I love it.
Syrup.
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 Syrup. Let's do one more because we all kind of agreed.
Say, or we could just bash people that say syrup. Who was saying syrup in 2022? Are you hearing syrup? Is that why you?
My grandma says that, so don't get too aggro
No,
there, guy.
I think he actually says syrup, and that's why he added it to it, and he just had to conform to society, by saying that.
No, I say syrup.
Are there any words that you guys pronounce differently that are commonly
Yeah.
known
You
as
say
different?
you say bagel, bagel. Or
I
whatever.
say
Bagel?
I say things that are like it's not like 100% though. Like I'll say caramel and caramel, like
Oh
interchangeably.
fuck no.
And I'll say
Data,
Yeah, no, you
data.
gotta pick a
no,
side.
but it's
No,
just
I-
like
kinda rock
personality
with that.
disorder.
it's just whatever I'm thinking at the time. Cause when I spell it out, my dumbass still goes like caramel.
My roommate says
Wednesday.
a variation of a word that just makes my skin crawl, okay?
What's that?
So the word uncomfortable. You know what this guy says?
Uncomfortable.
Uncomfy.
Ooh.
Yeah. It makes your skin crawl.
I feel like I know who that is.
You probably could guess it. Yeah.
My dad says crick instead of creek.
Mm.
Like crick in what context?
Like go down to the creek.
I was mowing around the crick.
I say creek.
Yeah, but
You say crick?
creeks and cricks are different things.
Old man's crick.
Ew.
They're different things. Like creeks are like a little wider, and cricks are like smaller.
Clear Crick Amana.
I don't know.
This is giving me the ick. Thinking about crick and crack and creek.
Crook.
Crook. Crack.
Smack.
Kronk.
Crook.
Groot.
Crap.
Okay.
Great wordplay.
Well, so we did so good on the conversation topic. I didn't really need obviously we're kind of at where we normally end these podcasts, but I just wanted to toss this out there for the future reference that if anyone's listening on the podcast, it's we do get some views on the podcast.
It is acceptable to comment.
Yeah, and on the on the YouTube, it's definitely okay to comment. So I guess I'll wrap it up by just throwing in a couple shameless shout outs. Obviously shouting out the SeatGeek code. Use Marv On Air, code Marv On Air. It's in the ticker somewhere for $20 off your first order at SeatGeek. That really helps the show out. We're putting it all right back into the show. Be a friend, tell a friend. That's the biggest one. Be a friend, tell a friend. I'm stealing that slogan. I'm going to try to come up with a new one. But if you like the show, tell someone about it. They might like it. Honestly, this is barely even a sports show at this point. I love the way that we're just talking about candy and
Yeah,
shit.
well, you brought in two people who watch sports and two people who don't.
But that's what makes it good, I feel like. It's the mix of just...
And two very opinionated people that don't watch sports. So
I don't have any opinions.
you're insane. You're incredibly opinionative.
It's very sheepish of you.
Yeah. Well, and next semester, too, we're going to have more time to, I'll be able to prepare, headlines for the show and stuff a little bit better, which I'm really excited for. Are we doing anything over winter break at all?
It's up to you, boss man.
Well, we'll have to
you're-
figure out what's capable, because I'm
Yeah.
not carrying, the whole PC and this whole set back to Williamsburg, so it might be a Zoom situation, but we should do something, because
We're going to have a new producer. You're going to have to sit in the box.
I can do it from here, though.
No, you have
with
to sit in the
TV.
box.
Oh, should I? That'd
Then
be
Nick's going to be the man in the box.
Man
Uh-oh.
man in the box. Boxers.
Patty. We should get him on.
True.
We should do the
Just
thing
clicked
where
in my
it's
head.
like
Totally get him on.
Are you talking about the Alice in Chains song?
That's what I was referencing.
Okay.
That's my favorite band, actually.
mhm.
Really? I like Rooster a lot.
That's a good song.
Rooster is a good song if you like farm animals.
It's not about
Old
animals.
MacDonald had a farm.
Dude, you're making my music a joke. Don't you know I'm edgy and listen to rock music?
Man, you are so edgy
I know.
with your Chiefs jersey and yeah. I'm just glad you haven't started dressing like Wednesday yet.
That's a good show. Have you watched it?
No, but you have and you love it.
It's a good show, man.
Well, I'm not saying it's a bad show. I'm just saying that I don't
like-
think I'll. Do you think I'd enjoy it?
Yeah, I think it the little hand that crawls around is funny.
Funny looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. So
Do you guys watch a lot of the Netflix shows that come out, like the ones that are really buzzing?
Only the good ones.
But how do you
So
know
the
they're
ones that are
good?
buzzing?
Yeah.
I never do.
I'm not gonna waste my time looking for like a gem in the rough,
Yeah.
on a Netflix
Pick
series.
the good ones.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the organizing show on Netflix?
Mm-mm.
No. So there's these two women. They're like 35 years old, and they'll go into these slobs' houses, and they will just organize a laundry room and like a kitchen and everything. And I really don't like it. I really don't. Like, it's kind of satisfying, but I mean, they'll just go in, they'll fix the room for a day, and it's just gonna get dirty again.
That's exactly how this room gets. What did you say when you walked in here, Cole?
I think something about it being illegal for being this clean.
By Wednesday it is going to be a whole different story. in
It
here.
better not be. You keep this puppy clean.
Oh, sorry, Dad. I'll go ahead and keep clean then.
Well, no, I don't care about for your living sake. I'm talking about for my comfort while I'm on the show.
Well, why don't we do another show then this week?
We could.
Give me
only if you
incentive
keep
to
the
keep it
room
clean. Yeah.
Ooh. Yep.
Okay. Right.
Let's tell them we're gonna do one, and then if it doesn't turn out, we just have a clean room. Like, we just don't need to do one. And then when we leave for break, it'll stay clean the whole time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's mean, though. That's mean. Anyway, so to the people listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, come check us out on YouTube. We have a good time. I'm trying to incorporate the chat with the color. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Apparently, everyone in the chat hates colors or is colorblind. I don't know. And no hate to them, but we're gonna sign off for now. I'm not gonna say we're signing off for the week though. I do have hope. I know everyone's busy. I'm not trying to push anyone, but I do have hope that we'll get a show in at some point this week, even if we have a partial cast. And do we have any closing words from the what did we call the couch today?
Cardinal couch.
The Cardinal couch. Yeah. All right. I've got a whole list of things for the couch here. Words that we can call it. Different every show. I want a different every show. Any words from the Cardinal couch?
Need he say more?
Indubitably.
Indubitably. Alex? From the producer box that now has 0 shows without technical difficulties.
The man in the box.
No, yeah, we're good.
All right. James?
We could do a little party, though.
What am I saying?
You just can say anything you want. This is sign off.
Oh, good night.
All right. Enjoy Sunday Night Football, and we will see you guys.